Does the rabbi know? Well, I don't know. I could have misread it. I bet it. I bet it. It was introduced in the booth. Let me see if this one outside.
All right, we're going to start our service in just a moment. Everyone may sit down, please. Okay. All right, so as we begin our service, I'd like to invite up Richard and Zarika as we sing Hine Matov as well as Al Shoshat Ivrim. That's on page 5. I'd like to welcome here everyone here today. Like to welcome everyone who's joining us here today with a very special class-led Shabbat service. I'm going to make sure that the microphones are ready for you guys, and also I've got a special step stool that you guys may use. If you're a little bit shorter, you can both sit on it. That's good. I got a mic for you. All right, and I'm going to move this over here for everyone. All right, page 5. Hine matovu manayim shevetachim gam yachad. Hine matovu manayim shevetachim gam yachad. Hine matov shevetachim gam yachad. Hine matov Shabbat Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov Umanayim. Shabbat Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov Umanayim. Shabbat Achim Gam Yachad. All right, Zarika and David, you're going to now lead us as well with Al Shoshat Ivrim. That's right beneath it on page 5. Al Shoshat Divarim, Al Shoshat Divarim, Al Shoshat Divarim, Ha'olam Omed, Al HaTorah, V'al HaAvodah, V'al Gimilut HaSadim, V'al HaAvodah, V'al Gimilut HaSadim. Good job. All right, we're going to continue with our service on page 6 of our Sidurims with Shalom Aleichem, page 6 of our Sidurims. Let me get another mic over here. Will you guys be able to share the mic if I put it right in front of you, actually? Here, this will be a little bit easier. There you go. Perfect. Page 6, Shalom Aleichem. Shalom Aleichem, Malechei Ashayres, Malechei El Elyon. Mi Melech, Malechei Mamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boechem Shalom, Malechei HaShalom, Malechei El Elyon. Mi Melech, Malechei Hamachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Varchuni L'Shalom, Malechei HaShalom, Malechei El Elyon. Mi Melech, Malechei Hamachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Seitchem l'shalom, Malechei HaShalom, Malechei El Elyon. Mi Melech, Malechei Hamachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. We're now going to turn to page 7 of our Sidurims for the candle blessings. Zarika and David, may you please join us right in front of the candles right over here, and lead us with the candle blessings in English. So you both will read these words, and then the italicized everyone will follow along with.
Come, let's welcome Shabbat.
May its radiance illuminate our hearts.
Light is the symbol of divine.
The eternal is my light and my salvation.
Light is the symbol of the divine within us.
The eternal is the light of the eternal.
Light is the symbol of the divine law.
For the mitzvah is a lamp and the Torah a light.
Light is the symbol of Israel's mission.
I, the eternal, have made you a covenant people, a light to the nations.
We can also do it in Hebrew.
Okay. Would you like to do the blessing in Hebrew?
Both of you can.
Yeah. Amen.
Amen.
And now may you read the English beneath it?
May the eternal bless us with Shabbat joy.
Amen.
May the eternal bless us with Shabbat peace.
Amen.
May the eternal bless us with Shabbat holiness.
Amen. Shkoyach. May come on back up here now.
Very good.
Okay. So you're going to lead us with the chorus along with myself for Lachado D. Page 9 of our Sidurims, we're going to join together for Lachado D. Lechai doi di li grakala yerada 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 b'nei Shabbat nekavila aha lechai doi di li grakala yerada 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 b'nei Shabbat nekavila aha shamor b'zachor b'dibor echad Hishmianu el hamnuchad Adonai echad u'shamo echad L'shem u'tiferet b'litihila Lechai doiti likraka la yerada 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 b'nei Shabbat Nikavela Lechai doiti likraka la yerada 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 b'nei Shabbat Nikavela likrat Shabbat lehu v'nelcha ki mekor habracha merosh mikedem nesuka sof ma'asa b'machsha tehila lechai doiti likraka la yerada 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 b'nei Shabbat Nikavela lechai doiti likraka la yerada 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 b'nei Shabbat Nikavela hi ori kiva ore kumi ori shir daberi kavod Adonai alai negila lechai doiti likraka la yerada 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 b'nei Shabbat Nikavela lechai doiti likraka la yerada 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 b'nei Shabbat Nikavela Now we now face the entrance or exit of our building as we welcome in the Shabbos bride. Boi v'shalom aseret bala gam besimcha uvetzola toch emune am segula boi kala lechai doiti likraka la yerada 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 b'nei Shabbat Nikavela lechai doiti likraka la yerada 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 b'nei Shabbat Nikavela. Remain standing now for the Atzi Kaddish on page 11 of our Sidurims. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shamei Rava V'yamadi rahi v'tevi amich malchutei V'chayekonu v'yaymekonu chayedecho b'ek Yisrael Ba'agala ubizman kariv v'yamaru Amen Yehei shmei Rava mevorach le'olam elomei Almaya Yitbarach v'yishavach v'yitpa'ar v'yitraman v'yitnasei v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei kudusha v'rehu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata Tushbechata v'nechem atzada miram v'yalma v'yemeru Amen. Now we now turn to page 12 of our Sidurims for the Baruch Hu. And we'll have David and Zarika lead us. Are you guys able to? Do you want me to lead it with you? Okay. Let's turn around. Absolutely. Face the arm. Baruch hu et Adonai mevorach. Baruch Adonai mevorach leolam vaed. Congregation. Richard, may you read on page 13, the English, for creation. You may stand or sit if whatever you're more comfortable with. And we customarily stand, but you may do either or.
Okay, you're gonna read
Page 13. David, can you see it? For creation, right here.
Proclaimed by the nobles of the sky, sun, moon, and stars. Testify to your power and wisdom. But day follows day in endless succession, and the years vanish. But your sovereignty endures. Through all things past, let not your glory be cut from us. All of us become co-workers with you in endure of fleeting days with abiding worth.
Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'ma'ariv Aravim, blessed are you, O Eternal, who brings on the evening. Page 14, Zarika, you're going to lead us in Revelation.
With eternal love, you loved your people, the house of Israel. Torah and commandments, statutes and judgments you have taught us. Therefore, O eternal, our God, when we lay down and when we rise up, we will discuss your statutes and rejoice in the world of your Torah and in your commandments forever. For they are our lives, and they lengthen
our days.
The length of our days, and we will meditate about them day and night. May you never remove your love from us forever and ever. Blessed are you, eternal, who loves God's people, Israel.
Amen. Now I'm going to turn to page 15 for the Shema and Yahavta. We're going to do it together. Zarika and David, are you able to lead us now? Page 15.
Shema
Yisrael, Adonai, Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. You may be seated. We'll now join together for the Yahavta on page 16. V'yata et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levacha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadavarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzalecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantan levanecha v'divarta bam v'shitecha b'beitecha u'v'letecha v'derech Ushachbecha ukumecha ukshartam leot al yadecha v'hayu latotafot bein einecha uktavham ayu mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha leman tizkeru v'asitem eko mizvotai v'yitem kiroshim levolechem ani Adonai Elohechem Asher hotzeiti etchem me'aretz Mitzrayim liot lachem le'Elohim Ani Adonai Elohechem, Adonai Elohechem, Emet. Page 17, Zarika is going to lead us with the prayer that starts with redemption. You may read that.
Eternal truth. It is that you alone are God, and there is none else.
May the righteous of all nations rejoice in your love and exult in your justice.
Let them beat their swords into plowshares.
Let them beat their spears into pruning hooks.
Let nation not lift up swords against nation. Let them study war no more.
You shall not hate another in your heart. You shall love your neighbor as yourself.
Let the stranger in your midst to be
As the native.
be to you as the native. For you were strangers in the land of Egypt.
From the house of bondage we went forth to freedom. So let all sing with joy. Page 18, we're going to join together from Mi Chamocha. Mi Chamocha Balim Adonai. Mi Chamocha Nezar by Kodesh. Nora Tzilos Osei Fele. Nahutecha Ra'u Banecha Bokeyam Lifnei Moshe. Ze Eli Anu Bi'amru Adonai Yimloch Le'olam Va'ed V'ne'emar Ki Farah Adonai Et Yaakov V'lo Miyat Hazak Mimenu Baruch Atah Adonai Ga'al Yisrael. Zarika and Richard will join us together on page 19 with the prayer that begins with calls us, O eternal our God, the translation for Hashkibenu.
Cause us, O eternal our God, to lie down in peace and to awake each morning to renewed life and strength. Spread over to us the holy shelter of your peace.
Help us to order our lives by your counsel and lead us in the paths of righteousness. Be a shield about us, protecting us from hatred and war, from pestilence and sorrow.
Burn also within us the
Inclination
to do evil and shelter us beneath the shadow of your wings. Guard our going out and coming in unto life and peace from this time forth and forever.
Blessed are you, O eternal, whose shelter of peace is spread over us, over all God's people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Page 20 will join together for Vishamru. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat La'asod et ha-Shabbat le'daret berit olam Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat La'asod et ha-Shabbat le'daret berit olam B'nei Yisrael, oti le'olam, oti le'olam, oti le'olam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat. La'asot et ha-Shabbat le'daret berit olam. Ki she'jamim asa Adonai. Asa Adonai et hashamayim v'et ha'aretz v'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat le'daret berit olam u'vayom hashvi'i Shabbat v'yinafash Shabbat v'yinafash Shabbat v'yinafash V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat le'daret berit olam. We now rise on page 21 for the Amidah prayer. Tefillah begins on page 21. Adonai, second time tiftach, uvia gita ilatecha. Oh God, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your glory. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotzeinu v'Imotzeinu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanorah, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei Hakol, V'Zocher Chasdei Avot V'Imachot, U'Mevi Geula Lifnei V'Nechem, Leman Shemo B'Yahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshiach U'Magin, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magin Avraham V'Izra Sarah, Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayei HaKol Atah Rav V'Hoshia, Mashivo Ruach U'Marit HaGeshem, Mekakel Chaim B'Chesed, Mechayei HaKol B'Rachamim Rabim, Soimech Noflim V'Rofei Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayem Emunato Lishenei Afar, Michal Mocha Ba'al Gevurot, Umido Melach, Melech Mimit, Umechayem, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman Atah B'chachayot HaKol, Baruch Atah Adonai, Mechayei HaKol. Atah Kadosh V'Shim HaKadosh U'Koshim B'chol Yom Hallelu Chasela. Baruch Atah Adonai Ha'el HaKadosh. We daven silently until we join together on page 29 for Oseh Shalom. Now join together on page 29 for Oseh Shalom. Oseh Shalom b'romav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, Shalom aleinu, ya kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, Shalom aleinu, ya kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, Shalom aleinu, ya kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, Shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. V'yameru, amen. All right. So we had a Purim spiel only a few days ago, but now we have another spiel that we'll be putting on from our class. Marsha, I'd like to invite you up to lead the way with our class fight.
Okay, so the people that are David and Jeff, David Brown. Are you gonna be in it?
Narrator. Yes.
Yeah. I'll give you your script. And Logan and Maura Ann. And so you're gonna come down, because we do it down here. So, Israelite. We have everything. Child. Now we are short on, we have fewer actors than parts, so Zarica is going to have two parts. She's Mother and Joshua. Here's yours.
Is Jovi here? Yeah. Does Jovi want a part? No.
She's shy.
No? Okay.
Okay, and Logan is Father and Moses, and I'm Aaron, and you're going to start us off.
Okay.
And I want to thank Maura Ann for letting me intrude on her class again and helping me out with the Parsha play. Okay, so you're going to begin, David. David has just joined us now, so thank you, David.
As you might recall from a previous Parsha, Moses went up to Mount Sinai to receive God's laws. Moses was up there for a very long time in the week's Parsha, because their leader is gone. The Israelites grew nervous and impatient. It's hard to imagine how hundreds of thousands of people might have felt, worrying if Moses would have ever come back. So instead, we will focus on just one family sitting in their tent and eating dinner and worrying about their fate.
Okay, so father, mother, and child are going to come up. Okay.
Hey, why are you eating your dinner? We're supposed to eat every night. Water the mana, fried mana, parmesan. I'm saying holiday.
Well, don't waste it. Mom doesn't fall from the sky, you know.
Actually, it does.
Well, you still have to eat it. You need your strength for when Moses comes back. He'll have a lot of laws for us to learn.
But what if Moses never comes back? Of course he'll come back. He's never let us down before. He's been on Mount Sinai for so long. Maybe he got lost.
I have an idea. I'll go talk to Aaron and Joshua. Maybe they'll know what's going on.
Okay, narrator.
Meanwhile, Aaron and Joshua were meeting with some upset Israelites. They weren't just worried about Moses. They were angry.
Face it, Aaron. Your brother has let us down.
How can you say that? He led you out of Egypt, through the Sea of Reeds, helped you defeat the powerful Amalekites, and...
Yes, but what has he done for us lately? Maybe he's decided to stay on Mount Sinai. I hear there's a good cafeteria and a gift shop up there.
You're thinking of Mount Sinai Hospital in New York.
How can you know the future, Joshua? New York hasn't even been discovered yet.
Why do you think my book is in the section of Tanakh called Prophets?
Excuse me, Aaron and Joshua, may I speak with you?
Have a seat. Have some banana bread.
No thanks, I have a problem.
Don't tell me you're worried that Moses didn't come down from Mount Sinai.
What are you, a prophet?
Well,
Never mind. What are you doing to keep us happy? We're starting to lose faith. It's bad enough that we can't see God. Now we can't even see Moses. Wait, I have an idea. We'll build an idol, a golden cow. We'll make it by melting down our gold jewelry. We could pray to that. No, we'll make it a golden calf. It'll take less jewelry.
Well, okay.
okay, how can you say okay?
I make my mouth into a circle and say, oh.
I mean, how can you let the people worship an idol? The God of Israel cannot be made into a statue.
I know that, and you know that. But right now, the mob isn't listening to us. And since there are 600,000 of them, and only 2 of us, I say we let them build their calf. When Moses comes down, well, we'll think of something.
And so the father went back to his family.
You're still awake?
We're having a midnight snack. On your tips. So, what did Aaron and Joshua say?
They said we could build a calf, a golden calf, and to pray to until Moses comes back.
That's silly. Israel took better statues. That's where off Egypt in the first place. And where is this calf supposed to come from?
Well, we're supposed to donate our jewelry.
Forget it. I'm not giving up my jewelry so that we can build a fake god. Mom was right. You have to have faith. What's that noise outside? It sounds like a party.
They looked out of their tent and were shocked by what they saw. Thousands of Israelites singing, praying to a golden calf. Meanwhile, Moses started down the mountain. He held 2 tablets that were written by God. They contained the 10 Commandments. Joshua ran to meet Moses.
Joshua, how do you know I'd be coming down?
Why do you fear in this section called?
Prophets, I know. What's all that noise about?
Oh, it's a party. We're having a party.
A what?
Well, the truth is.
And Moses was very upset when he found the people singing and praying to the golden calf. He threw the tablets to the ground and they broke into hundreds of pieces.
People of Israel, you have done terrible things. God has performed so many miracles for you, and this is what you do. Aaron, how can you of all people let them do this?
They were worried. They thought you weren't coming back. We tried to reach you, but your pager was turned off.
I am not amused. Grind the idol into golden dust, mix it with water, and have the people drink it. You heard me. Drink it!
It could use a little salt. My arthritis. It is better.
You know, God is not happy about this. God wants to give up on all of us, but I begged for another chance. I will go back up to Mount Sinai to get another set of tablets.
What if they're out of stock?
Don't worry, I have connections.
Meanwhile, the family was relieved.
And the family comes back out again.
It's good that we weren't part of the mob that built the calf. I'm glad we had faith in Moses. I'm also glad that Mother was teaching together for jewelry.
We have all learned our lesson. Even when things look bleak, we must never lose faith in God or give up our jewelry.
And to celebrate Moses' return, I baked a manna cake.
And Moses soon returned with a new set of tablets, and the people of Israel had new faith in God, but they still had the same old mentality.
And that is the end. And thank you for helping us out, David, last minute, and Logan for coming. I know you go back up.
just a moment, I'll be reciting names from our Misha Berach list. Well, the full list of Misha Berach names is going to be read tomorrow morning. But if there's anyone who's here who is right now praying for someone to have a refuah shlema, a healing of mind, body, and or of spirit, please share with us those names right now. Otherwise, tomorrow the full full list of the Misha Berach names will be read for morning service. Go ahead.
Yvette Zamos.
Yvette Zamos.
Michael Berkovitz.
Michael Berkovitz. Yes.
Angela Barden Samuel.
Angela
Barden Samuel.
Barden Samuel. Marcia Kaufman.
Don Brox.
Don Brox. Are there any additional names anyone would like to have added to our Misha Berach list for tomorrow or for today? No? Okay. So in just a moment, I'll be opening up our Torah Ark. As the Ark is being opened, we will sing the Misha Berach prayer that may be found at the back of our siddurim. Please start. Misha Berach Avotenu Mekor HaBrecha Le'imotenu, may the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misha Berach Imotenu Mikor HaBrecha Le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. We'll remain standing for the Aleinu prayer. I'm going to readjust the camera so that our viewers at home will be able to see. Okay. The Aleinu is found on page 30 of our siddurim. Aleinu l'shabeach l'idon hakol l'teit gedula l'yaseh b'reishis shelo atzmanu ki'yeh aresos v'lo samanu k'mishpachos adama shelo sam chelkeinu kachem v'gor aleinu k'choch amonam v'anachnu korim u'nishtachavim u'imodim Lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch shehu netei shamayim veyoseh haaretz u'Moshe yikaro b'shamayim mima'al u'shchinatu zo b'gov heimiroimi O Eloheinu einod emet lakeinu efesulato Kakatu v'torato v'yadata hayom v'hoshevota el abebecha ki Adonai hu Elohim b'shamayim mima'al v'yal haaretz mitachad ein od. Page 31. We therefore hope in you, O eternal our God, soon to behold the splendor of your might. Then will false gods vanish from the earth, and the idols will be utterly cut off to heal the world through the sovereignty of the Almighty. Then will all acclaim you as their God, and forsaking evil, turn to you alone. Let all who dwell on earth acknowledge that unto you every knee must bend, and every tongue swear loyalty. Before you, O eternal our God, let them humble themselves to your glorious name. Let them give honor. Let all accept the yoke of your dominion, that you may rule over them soon and forever. For the dominion is yours, and you rule in glory, as it is written. The eternal will reign forever and ever. V'ne'emar v'haya Adonai l'melech al kol ha'aretz. Vayom ha'hu yihye Adonai echad. U'shemo echad. Page 33, we're going to join together for the Mourner's Kaddish. Please be seated. I'll be reciting names from our Yortzeit list, and after the names from the Yortzeit list have been read aloud, I'll be reciting names from our community who have recently passed. Our Yortzeit list for today includes the following names: Toby Rozovsky, Goldie Pressin, Melvin Watine, Edward Sheff, Rachel Becker, Thelma Silverman, Sam Pfeifferbaum, Francis Goldstein, Estelle Rothberg, Sean Simkoff, Saul Berthelstone, Doris Barron, Edith Sinkost, Jean Better, Gertrude Silverstone, Jenny Goodman, Alan Cohen, Milton Goldstein, Etta Perler, Ovadia Namias, Irma Roth, Joyce Berger, Marvin Kurland, Charlotte Friedman. Are there any additional names anyone is observing in Yortzeit for here today or in the period of Shoshima? Yes? Lee Benner.
Fred Kellogg,
Fred Kellogg.
Judy Merman, McDonald Smith, Larry
Larry
Burshard,
Bershaw,
and as of last night, Gail Marcus.
Gail Marcus. Are there any additional names anyone is observing in Yortzeit for or in the period of Shoshima? Okay. The words from the Mourner's Kaddish may be found on 33 of our Sidurims. If it is your custom, please rise on page 33. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rava, B'alma divra hirutei v'yamnich malchutei, B'chayechon v'yomechon u'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, V'aygelal v'zman kari v'imru amen, Yahei shmei Rabban Evorah, L'elam olamei elmayah, Yitbarach v'yishtabach, v'yitpa'ar v'yitraman v'yitnaseh, V'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei v'kudashah b'reichu, Le'ela minkol birchata v'shirata, tush bechata v'nechamata, damuran mi'alma, v'imru amen. Yehi shalom ha'rava min shamaya, v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Aseh shalom v'ramav, hui ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn, and always comfort all who are bereaved. And let us say, Amen. You may be seated. We now have a moment for some short but brief and uplifting announcements. Who is it going to be today? Okay, it's going to be Ann today.
Oh, I have it up here. Oh, you did it? It's all ready. Tomorrow, worship schedule. Oh, Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Tomorrow's worship schedule, Saturday, March 11th. Torah study and worship, virtual and in person. Cameron Grinelli's Bar Mitzvah project. He's celebrating his Bar Mitzvah March 25th. His project, he is collecting new and gently used sports equipment and tabletop games for the Girls and Boys Club of Union. There'll be a collection bin at Temple to drop off the supplies. Passover Seder. After a 3-year hiatus due to COVID, we are pleased to host our annual second night Seder again, led by Rabbi Poland. All are welcome, members and non-members. It's Thursday, April 6th, 6:30 p.m. All the information could be found on the website. This week, Sisterhood, March 14th, 7:30 p.m. They'll be having a game night. They'll provide a mahjong set, canasta cards, bring whatever you want to play. Rabbi Levy will be leading the service on March 18th. There's a student Shabbat, March 18th. Friday, March 17th, Marilyn Saywitz will be leading the service. Also, please note that the rabbi will be taking some much-needed vacation next Friday and Saturday.
Thank you.
And I don't believe... Oh, would you like to talk about social action?
Just want to tell you social action.
Oh, yeah, I would go to the webpage for social action. What would you like to talk about, Liz? Because I know the blood drive passed.
That there's a meeting March 15th.
Thank you. I did not see that in here. The meeting was not listed. Thank you. What time is it? 11 a.m.? Thank you. March 15th, 11 a.m.
On Zoom?
So,
On Zoom, thank you. We'll have to update that on Zoom. We have a person for membership now, Eve Shiner. If you're interested in helping out in any way with membership, her information is again in the weekly newsletter. Please contact her. We're good? Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. We're going to join together for Adon Olam on page 34 of our Siduriim, so we're going to join together for Adon Olam. Next time we'll get it. Okay. Alright. Adon Olam on page 34, and then afterwards I'd like to invite all the kids to join together for Bim
Are we
Bam.
gonna do Bim Bam?
Yeah, at the very end, yeah. Adon Olam Asher Malach B'terem Kol Yitzir Nira Li'et Nasa V'Chazol Kol Azai Melech Shamoy Nikra Li'achai Trei Kihlot HaKol Levado Imot Naira Ve'hu Haya Ve'hu Hoveh Ve'hu Iya B'Tifara Ve'hu Echad B'Ein Sheni La'am Shilo La'achbira B'li Reshit B'li Tachlit V'lo ha'oz v'ha'mizra v'hu eli v'chaya go'ali v'tzorche li b'yesara v'hu nisi omanos li v'nat kosi b'yom ekra b'ya'ado afki ruchi v'yeti sham b'ya'ira v'imruchi geviyati Adonai li velo ira. All right, all the kinderlach, come on up. We're gonna all do Bim Bam together. Everyone who's a kid. I include you, David, even though you had your bar mitzvah. You're coming up. Shayna, you don't want to? Shayna, come on up. Come on. All right, okay. You're back again. Hello.
Can you say hello to Rabbi Gold?
Hello. How are you doing? Nice to see you. I think you know this one. We'll be good. We'll be good. All right. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam, ya da 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 da, bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam, ya da 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 da, bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat shalom, hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Want to do it another stanza? Okay, let's do. Is that a consensus? All right, is it a consensus? We'll do it now. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, Shabbat. Shabbat, Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom, hey, Shabbat, Shalom, hey, Shabbat, 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 Shalom.